Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ambassador Kirk, I'm glad we finally have you in front of our committee, and so welcome. Look, I appreciate the work done on the South Korean Free Trade Agreement. I know it's going to help workers. It's going to help us grow jobs and business. But I can't pass up this opportunity to say that rice, which is very important to my state in Louisiana, was excluded. We know no trade agreement's perfect, but I do believe procrastination really hurts us from a standpoint of prestige, credibility, and leverage. So it's time to move forward on this agreement. By contrast, if we look at Colombia, our commodities, including rice, are included in this agreement. And we've seen amazing statistics whereby U.S. exports of commodities have plummeted just over the past year or two because we have not moved forward and other countries are moving forward with Colombian free trade agreements. So I hope we will get to the point where we stop hurting our farmers and rural communities and get moving on these, because it's going to help us export our commodities going forward. I want to raise an issue. You and the President have talked extensively over the past 2 years about enforcement, and as a very important part of your trade policy. I have a mid-sized Louisiana company that cannot get payments on nearly $3.7 million in business with China, products that they sold to China. I believe having a robust bilateral investment treaty with China is imperative. Other countries are doing this. If we're going to regain a competitive footing and help especially small and mid-sized firms, as the President has expressed interest in doing, we need a robust dispute settlement mechanism to handle this. And I think we're falling behind. So what's the delay on the part of the administration in moving forward and getting a bilateral investment treaty specifically with China?
Well, first of all, Congressman, thank you for your comments about agriculture. And parenthetically, I would tell you this year, America's exports were up dramatically, almost $106 billion according to USDA. They're forecasting that 2011 could be our highest year ever. We may reach as high as $114 billion, and that is extremely important to all of America's farmers and their workers and families. And we will be looking to try to address some of your concerns about rice within TPP and others. With respect to enforcement, we are trying to do two things with China. We are seeking a bit with China. It would be helpful. We have had 4 negotiating rounds thus far. We are moving on parallel tracks because, one, we had already begun a process to review our bid model because we believe it needed updated. It hadn't been revised in almost 10 years. We are hopefully at the very end stages of that. We've had extensive consultations with our committees of jurisdiction, the business community, and there are only just a couple of issues remain to be resolved, but we're going to try to get that work concluded as soon as possible as well, and then we can go forward, not only with hopefully concluding our bid with China, but with India as well.
Thank you.